Avatar, The Legend of Korra, Season 2, Episode 9 review, let's go. So with this week's episode of The Legend of Korra, I'm just saying this was a good episode. This was another good episode this week for Legend of Korra, and Korra in this episode, let me just break this down. Korra in this episode, I'm so happy to see that she's finally calm, collected, and just she's thinking. She knows what she needs to do. She's apologizing to Tenzin. Like, this is nice. I wanted this to happen. I was really hoping that once you saw Wan's, story and everything like that, and figured out what she needed to do, she'll finally calm down. She'll try to become a better avatar after this, and it shows that she may actually have changed. So this is good. This is good. What she also does in this episode is pretty impressive too, is that she finally calms dark spirits down. Like, there's a bunch of bats. They went to this area so they can meditate to go into the spirit world, and a bunch of freaking like dark spirits came out of nowhere, and so she actually got it to calm down. She actually did it. I'm like, there you go, Korra. There you go. Though in this episode, I find it kind of sad because of Tenzin. Tenzin, man, it's okay, man. You can't get into the spirit world. It's all cool, man. It's all good, man. Jinora, your daughter, she's more spiritual than you. Don't get mad about it. Don't be jelly. Just be okay with it, man. Like, it's just sad. Like, he's been training most of his life to try to go into the spirit world. He feels like he failed his father. I'm pretty sure he feels that way because he's unable to. This entire episode, he's just trying to figure out how to get into it. They have freaking incense and stuff like that, and incense smoke is getting in his face, and he's like, oh, I can't do this. And then freaking Meelo's all hitting the bell and everything like that, and he's like, oh, you're hitting it wrong, and like he's just complaining about everything. He's being very, very impatient, actually, for an airbender. He's very impatient, so I'm just like, yeah, see, right there, maybe part of the reason why you can't get into the spirit world. But Jinora is going to be the one that's actually going to take Korra to the spirit world with her, so that, she can guide her to do what she has to go do, which is, close the southern spirit gate. So that's what she's going to go do in this episode, so that was kind of cool to see. When it comes to Unalaq in this episode, what he was trying to do in this episode is kind of weird. Like, the thing is, he actually thought that Korra was gone, like she died and stuff, because that's what Eska was basically saying, like, you don't know what happened to her. So basically he's like trying to find a different way to actually open up the gate. And what he tries to do, like, he goes into the spirit world because he can bend because he went through the spirit gate, so he's able to bend and stuff. And he was trying to open up the gate with this bending, using water bending. Like, now, I like to ask, what made him think that he can actually do this? Because that makes no sense. Like, what is bending gonna do? He's like, the one thing the spirits didn't have was bending. And I'm like, really? The water bend is really gonna freaking open the gate? Really, man? Really? Like, it was really weird. And then he tried to get Eska and Eska's brother to like help him and stuff, but Eska's brother got hurt in the process, and he just looking all disappointed because he didn't know what to do. And the reason why he's actually disappointed and he looked kind of like nervous, because at the end of this episode, and this kind of threw me off. I did not expect this. I don't know if you guys expected it, but I didn't expect this. Apparently, Vaatu is communicating with Unalaq, and I'm like, whoa. Well, this is interesting. Like, the thing is, so that means Vaatu has always been in Unalaq's ear this entire time. Then, influencing him, trying to get him to get him out and everything like that. And this can all be just a setup for him to just go ahead and take over the world again. Not necessarily him being the dark avatar. This could just simply be him just trying to get out and bam. Like, I was thinking that this was a one-way street with Unalaq and Vaatu. Unalaq was just trying to get him out, and then once he actually gets him out of that freaking little tree thing and everything, and open the portal and stuff, that's when he finally starts communicating with Vaatu and then tries to control him and stuff like that. I thought that was going to try to maybe be the case right here, but no, that's not the case, because they're actually communicating with each other this entire time. So that's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting. So the thing is, he ends up informing Unalaq that Korra is alive and Korra is actually in the spirit world, so you're going to meet up with her very soon anyways. One question I have for this episode as well, because I'm curious, I'm really hoping I really hope Korra can't bend in the spirit world. The reason why I say this is because how they went into the spirit world. Now, Unalaq went through the spirit world through the gate. Now, if you go through the gate, I'm pretty sure you can actually keep your bending and you can actually bend in the spirit world. But normally, you're not supposed to be able to bend in the spirit world. Well, maybe because of how Korra got into the spirit world, she's unable to bend, because that's the same exact way Aang went to the spirit world before, and he was unable to bend through that method. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's why Korra can't bend. If she starts bending in the spirit world all of a sudden, and she used that method, then how, like, what happened? Why can't she be? Why is she able to bend then? You know what I mean? Like, that kind of throws the question in. You know what I mean? So hopefully, you know, it stays to its roots, I guess you can say. That's just one question I actually have for this episode. I'm curious if they're gonna make Korra start bending all of a sudden. And also in this episode we have Mako's part, and Mako, this is oh my god. Okay, let me just get into this. Okay. Mako's trying to get Bolin and Asami to listen to him that Varrick is a no-good, dirty liar, basically, and, you know, he's trying to just take over all these businesses that's gonna profit from the civil war that he's the one actually trying to create. But no, the thing is, the one time Asami doesn't listen to him is right here, and this is the most important time. The most important time. And I'm like, dang it, man. So, and you already know Bolin is like, well, I'm just doing my own thing, because I'm a movie star, or a mover star now, because, you know, he's not mover, but you know what I mean. So, and this like actually moved out from the apartment place that they had and stuff. They're not even living together anymore, so that's kind of interesting to see. But, yeah, so, no one's listening to him. And then this happens. Oh my god, this is the most annoying thing in this episode. I don't know how y'all felt about this, but this really bothered me. Freaking Lin. Lin beifong. Let me just say this right now. This season has made me not like Lin beifong, okay? I'm sorry. I hope y'all don't get mad at me with this, but this season has not made me like Lin beifong. And this episode right here just makes me so mad. Because what she does is she listens to the triple threat triads that apparently, you know, because Mako did that sting, they think that because he hired, you know, the triple threat triads to help him and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, they were working together, and that's how they ended up stealing Asami's stuff. So he thought they were accomplices together. So Lin wanted to investigate on that crap, and then basically got Mako he's going to jail. He's going to jail now. He going to jail now. You know, that's what's going on right now. And then what makes me so mad, this thing is, it's not even him going to jail that's making me mad. It's the fact that Lin listened to the triple threat triads. The triple threat triads, and didn't listen to Mako, which is a part of the freaking force that she's in. He's a police officer. Why would you not? Like, he's been always trying to tell him, like, we gotta lead on this, we gotta lead on this. You're supposed to follow up on the lead that he may have had. Because that's basically what she did with the freaking triple threat triads. They had to, you know, they said something, so she needed to follow up on that lead. She could have dismissed it like she's been doing freaking Mako. But no, she listened to them. She listened to them. But she didn't listen to Mako. That's what made me mad. I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Like, I don't know. I mean, it could be maybe because those other two guys that are there, because they stupid. They are horrible cops as well. Maybe Lynn's getting paid off or something. I don't know. I'm just making up excuses at this point. I don't even know. I don't even know. It's like, yeah, they could have came up and, like, you know, she's trying to investigate some stuff as well, and then that's when this happened all of a sudden. But who was the one? Well, I don't know. It's really stupid. It just seems as though that Varrick is the one that actually set this whole thing up. You know, he's the one that kind of like got him. You know, he's like, his thing is, in this episode, Varrick was trying to offer Mako a job on his side. You know, and he kind of threatened them too. He's like, you know, you can join me and everything, and, you know, if you don't join me, basically, you know, I don't know what happened to Bolin and Asami, you know, you should join my side. And I'm like, he's playing nice, like his personality is just so eccentric and crazy and stuff. Like, it didn't really seem like he's trying to threaten him, but he was threatening him. I was like, what is this? And so he said, no, I ain't joining your side. I know there's something wrong with you, and yeah, now he's going to jail. So, like I said, that was frustrating. And hopefully Asami will do something, because hopefully, because Asami is like thinking maybe Mako really did do something. I don't know. Her face was like really like shocked, and hopefully she'll listen to Mako and think that Varrick is up to something. Hopefully she'll listen and try to figure out something. Maybe she'll do something now. And so, you know what I mean? Like, they need to have something like this happen. Like, they need Asami to do something now. She needs to step up and try to figure this whole thing out and stop Varrick from all this crap, because Varrick is just trying to take over everything at this point. But like I said, that was the most annoying part in this episode, because I was just like, why are you going to listen to the triple threat triads and what they were saying, but you didn't even listen to freaking Mako at all? Like, you didn't even consider. That's the thing. Like, at least if she could at least have considered to look upon it, I wouldn't be so frustrated at it. But she didn't. She just always dismissed everything he said. So I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so I look forward to seeing what the next episode holds for us. It should be pretty freaking exciting. freaking Vatu speaking with freaking Unalaq is very, very interesting. So, like I said, I want to see what Vatu's gonna be up to, what he's gonna try to do here. Let's see if Korra can bend or not. I'm hoping she can't, because like I said, it was good story still. Yeah, so I like the fact Jinora is actually very spiritual.